of me. No, only about a thing.
Alright, so I was sitting here debating what I want to talk about, but I figured it out. And I think this is just going to be a series, like a talking series, because I got a lot I want to talk about and I just don't know where to start, but I want to talk about it all. Welcome back to my channel, you all. It is Nigeria Barcelona. If you already know me, thank you for coming back again. If you don't know me and this is your first time watching my videos, I'm Nigeria Barcelona, like I said, and this is my YouTube channel. If you see me on Instagram or you found me on like some other form or platform, it's probably because of my acne. My acne journey kind of led me here. Oh, look at me really good. My acne journey kind of led me here, and here we are today. Okay, so this video is about 3 habits that I have conditioned myself since I was a little girl to do that has made me the person that I am today. And I'm learning every single day. Like, I learn new things all the time, but these 3 core things is what I am most proud of, and the ones that are my core values and core traits. The first thing I've taught myself since I was a young girl is to interrupt negative thoughts in my head. So if you ever catch yourself thinking something negative, for example, me personally, whenever I catch myself getting ready to judge someone, as soon as I hear the comment run through my head, I immediately interject. I have to stop the comment mid-thought. Because I know better than that, because I never wanted to be a judgmental person. The reason why I never wanted to be a judgmental person is because I'm a very empathetic person. I know that everyone has a reason for why they are the way they are. I know that everyone has a story, a background, circumstances that they're put in that they can't really control. So I do my best, my very best, not to judge people. So if I hear myself saying, "Oh my God, why does her leave out look like that?" Right? So let's say that's the whole comment in my head. Because I caught myself doing that today. This girl's leave out just didn't really blend with her hair. And you know, sometimes that bothers me. Like, girl. But maybe she just likes it that way, or it doesn't bother her. And that's her own life. Why does it bother me so much? It's not on my head, you know? So when I saw myself doing that, I was like, whoa, interject. I was like, leave out, stop. And I cut the thought, and I was just like, I found something positive to say about her. I said her outfit is really cute, and that was the end of her. I was like, shut that down. I'm not worried about her no more, because I didn't want my negative thoughts to progress. Because people can really sit there and pick a person apart. Like, if you allow yourself to, we can find things wrong with anybody, and that's the problem. We judge other people because we can easily think about how somebody's judging us. I always tell my friends, when we judge other people, it's because it's a reflection of our own insecurities. Now, listen to how I said that. When you judge people, you're judging them off of your own insecurities. For example, me, I pretty much gel my edges all the time, like almost every day. I probably will, you'll never catch me without my edges gel down because, whew, I look horrid without them. That's an insecurity of mine. Therefore, I will notice if a girl does not have her edges gelled, because that's something I would be worried about. If I don't want nobody judging me about my edges, it's going to be something I'm going to notice on someone else, because that's something I'm looking out for. That's on my radar. It's in your consciousness to think about somebody else's issues that you wouldn't want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? The second thing I've trained myself to do is I taught myself to walk with my head up always. Now that sounds like really cliche, keep your head up, you know, walk with your head held high. But I literally taught myself to always walk with my head high. Like, I don't know when it started. I know my mom has always taught me that and told me that, you know, walk with confidence, walk with conviction, like always walk with your head held high. I know I was reading the American Girl book. If you ever read the American Girl book, The Care and Keeping of You, it might have been in that book where they say, walk as if there's a string holding your like head, like a string above your head, holding your head up. And I don't know, I just started practicing that. I used to always like to play around and walk with textbooks on my head and see if I can balance, and that requires you to keep your head straight and your shoulders back. Now, if I'm standing still, you might catch me like slouching or sitting, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm walking, I'm like this all the time. If you can train yourself to walk with your head held high always, not just forcefully, because at first you're gonna have to force it, but when you develop the habit of always doing it and it naturally feels right, you look so much more confident. You ever seen like a person in a room who has great posture, who always has their head up and isn't like this all the time, or like, you know, talking to people like this, like where they like look down mostly and look up sometimes. No, you need to be like talking to someone like, hey, how are you? Yeah, it just shows so much confidence, and I'm really proud of myself for training myself to do that at such a young age, because now it comes naturally, and it's a characteristic that I feel like everybody should have. The third thing is, if something does not physically or am I from New York? If something does not physically or long-term hurt me, it does not need a reaction from me. I think I'm taken much more seriously when I don't give my reaction, because people like reactions from you. And I've learned that a lot, especially this past summer. People like reactions from you, and when you don't get it, they don't like it. So if it's not hurting me long-term or physically, it does not require my reaction. There are times when I'd be like traveling in New York City, and people bump me on the train. People will like do the darndest things in New York City, and I just have to like, in my head, as soon as it happens, I want to give a reaction like, yo, did this really just happen? But my face remains pokered. I'm just like, I'll literally make a face, like I'll make a small face, like, but then I shake it off, I take a deep breath, and I let it go. And what also trained me to do that is, my mom is the total opposite of me. If you mess with my mother, she will react, and she will let you know she didn't like it. Like, no. And it's her, that's her, and I love her no matter what. But I used to be so embarrassed growing up when my mom would react to everything. I'm like, Ma, you just don't have to react, like everything. And then I also realized that reacting doesn't make a difference. When I don't react, the day can continue smoothly. I will get over it and I'll be fine. And everything will continue going well. But when you react, it starts causing a chain reaction of things. Then you're in a bad mood. If you react really bad, it can cause like harm to someone or harm to yourself. Then you might end up in the hospital. It just becomes like a rolling ball of negativity. And you could have prevented it all by just biting your lip and moving on with your day. Like, why do we feel like we have to prove something to people by reacting? I think that's another thing. We feel like we have to prove ourselves when we react. Like, to prove that somebody shouldn't disrespect us, shouldn't get out of line with us, need to show them, teach them a lesson. Like, we don't need none of that. Just go about your day. As long as you are fine and not harmed and you're okay, let it go. It feels so much better. Like, it's hard to bite your lip because you just want to tell somebody off because they just angered you. But don't let anybody take up that much energy from you. Like, you need that energy for yourself. Don't give that energy away for free. Don't just give away energy. Let me tell you. Don't just be giving away your energy to people that don't need it. So, yes, those are the 3 things I have taught myself from a very young age to survive. Those are my survival skills that I've taught myself. And I hope that you can learn from this, or like this plants a seed in your mind of things that you can work on maybe. Oh, if you haven't noticed, or if you have, I'm in a new location. I'm back at school. I'm currently decorating my room. Me and my friends moved into a house off campus, and I brought my, oh, y'all can't even see him. Y'all already know I brought Gooey, because Gooey comes with me everywhere. Me and him are ride or die forever and ever together, you know? That's my ride or die. We're never separating, okay? Okay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Let me know if you're a notification gang. I want to see you in the comments. Let me know you got that bell that alerted you that I posted. Hello. All right, guys. I'm very tired. Just kidding. See you in the next video.